Napa know-how.
Get all the quality parts you need at your locally owned Napa. Because right now, when you order from Napa online, you can pick up curbside at your local store in just 30 minutes. Or get your order delivered direct to your door with free one-day shipping on over 160,000 quality parts when you spend $35 or more. Quality parts delivered quickly and safely. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating stores, standard ground shipping and exclusions apply.
NFL Votes is a league-wide initiative to support and encourage voter education, registration, and activation efforts of players, clubs, and fans from now up until Election Day. Inspired by ongoing conversations with players, the NFL launched NFL Votes to empower and improve our communities through exercising the right to vote. Join the NFL family by registering to vote today and make your voice heard this November. Visit NFL.com/votes to learn more.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning. Good morning.
A nice respite this morning.
Oh, it was great not only this morning but last night.
Yes. Okay. Before, it stays like this, it's going to heat up a little bit. We'll tell you about that a little bit later, but let's enjoy the mornings and the evenings.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've got something to look forward to after the morning time, and at night you go, wow, in the morning I'll have some coolness.
Yes.
For a little bit.
Yes. And the haze, well, you need that mask facial covering now for two reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep. Well, you're just double prepared now.
You got it. Okay. Are you ready for birthdays today?
Birthdays.
We have a few. We have our big shot birthdays to begin with. And let's see. We also have our local ones, the important ones. Actor Topol in the movie Fiddler on the Roof, he is 85. He played Tevye. Okay, singer Inez Fox is 78. Let's hear it for the Mockingbird. The mockingbird in our backyard imitates my whistle, and now we'll call Louie. So the mockingbird will sit in a tree and Louie, Louie, Louie. Of course, Louie is the name of our puppy. So
I did not know they talked. I know they make all kinds of chirping sounds that sound like other birds.
We had one before that used to meow like a cat. Okay, it's mashed potato time. Singer Dee Sharp is 75. I wonder if you can get mashed potatoes with your chicken fried steak at the Hacienda Snack Bar today.
I think you've got a better than 50-50 chance.
Yeah. Let's see, guitarist John McPhee of the Doobie Brothers, 70. Actor Tom Wopat is 69. Actor Angela Cartwright, she was the little girl on the Danny Thomas Show. Mm-hmm. She also was on Lost in Space. She is 68 today. Actor Hugh Grant is 60. Actor Charles Easton, 55. Actor Constance Marie is 55. She was on the George Lopez Show. Actor, comedian Adam Sandler. Comedian? Actor? Adam Sandler is 54. Actor Eric Stonestreet is 49. Actor Henry Thomas, 49. I think that was the little boy in E.T. Actor Goran Visnik is 48. Michael Bublé is 45. Michelle Williams is 40. Okay, that's our big shot birthdays. Let's sing for our local ones that are coming up.
Happy, happy birthday, Pappy. Join us as we celebrate. Clap your hands and dance around. Have a laugh and eat some cake. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. You're so great. It's your birthday, it's your birthday, it's your birthday. Hey, why not? Yay!
We have happy Happy birthday wishes going out today to Cassie Pitonis, Alexandra Flores Cordova, Alicia Aoun, Alan Jess, Martin Bermudez Jr., Janet Martinez, Sarah Rolfe, Rodney Wolf, Rosemary Rosas, Pat Murch, Ronnie Salgado, Tilly Altamirano, Bobby Contreras, Dan Wilkinson, Yerira Salgado, David Mendoza, Jonathan Navarro, Patty Farrell, Lisa Cook, Daniel Torrado, Marco Garcia, Norma Abina, Patricia Romero, Steve Davis, Robert Contreras, Liz Zermano, and Leandra Butcher. Happy birthday from KXO. Yeah, happy birthday. Sad news, Gene. The founder of the Federal Witness Protection Program died recently.
They couldn't find him.
Yeah, he was 86.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe she was 86. We're not sure.
Yeah.
Don't ask, okay?
Well, they couldn't find him, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, and today is Teddy Bear Day. A teddy bear is a love battery. You reload the teddy bear by hugging it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Recharge it.
Yeah. Okay. Electrify your teddy bear.
Not electrocute. No,
Wasn't there
electrify.
what was it, Teddy Ruxpin? Remember that?
Teddy Ruxpin?
A talking teddy bear?
Was that a show?
No, it was a toy.
A toy. No, I don't remember.
Every kid had to have one.
Yeah. I don't remember that at all.
Okay.
I don't think my kids had one.
Yeah, but I bet you went out and tried to find Cabbage Patch dolls, didn't you?
Cabbage Patch? Yeah, that would be for sure.
Yes. Okay. And today is also Wiener Schnitzel Day. Yes, I don't mean the fast food Wiener Schnitzel. I mean real schnitzel. Maybe I'll cook dinner tonight and make some schnitzel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do a pretty decent schnitzel.
Excuse you.
Yeah. Anyway.
You said you had a sneeze there, right?
Yes. Yeah. Gesundheit. Okay, are you ready for news?
News coming up.
Okay, we've got to look at World in California news headlines right now, all brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News Brief. Thousands of people evacuated, millions hoping for miracles as wildfires burn bright and hot in California, Oregon, and Washington State. This man lives in Lane County, Oregon.
Fire's moving pretty quickly, and a lot of people we know upriver, sounds like some have already lost their homes.
It's science, no cause for alarm. That's the general reaction from the experts after clinical trials of a COVID-19 vaccine were stopped because of patients' adverse reaction. Dr. Anthony Fauci.
This is an example of the kind of thing that you do to make sure we're dealing with a product that's safe.
President Trump has long said he should be nominated for the Nobel Prize. Now he has been. CBS's Stephen Portnoy.
The nomination by a right-wing member of Norway's parliament is being wholeheartedly embraced by the president and his aides. The Nobel Committee says the names of those who've been nominated are a secret to be kept for 50 years. But officials say more than 300 nominations for this year's Peace Prize have been received.
CBS News Brief. I'm Peter King.
Whatever the weather brings this summer, you can rely on a York Affinity premium system to keep your home cool and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Yeah, every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties, and affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. Contractor's license 696-216.
California headline news. Firefighters across the state dealing with more dry conditions as they battle more than 24 large wildfires. Conditions made worse by the West Coast strong seasonal winds.
We've got fires burning from in the north part of the state all the way to the Mexican border, about 800 miles between the furthest distant fires.
Cal Fire Chief Tom Porter. National Guard helicopters able to safely evacuate dozens of stranded campers from near the fire zone Tuesday in the Fresno area. Smoke preventing the aircraft from landing the night before. Governor Gavin Newsom says key coronavirus metrics are trending downward.
Hospitalizations in the aggregate statewide have dropped 24%.
Newsom pointing to ICU admissions, which are down nearly 20% over the past 2 weeks. The state adding nearly 2,700 new infections Tuesday, 7-day average of about 4,300. The state's test positivity rate now under 4%. Once the winds calm down, PG&E crews say they'll inspect the power lines in 21 counties where power was shut off Tuesday. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, you call Lock Air Conditioning today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts has what you need to keep your engine performing at its best. Our professional parts people will help you select just the right products for your car and budget, like 5 quarts of Castrol GTX conventional or high-mileage motor oil and a MicroGuard filter, just $28.99. Plus, earn double O Rewards points. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
And now a game of Commercial Chicken, brought to you by Progressive, where we see how long Flo can go without talking about insurance. Ready? Go.
Hi. Guess we should talk about something. How's the, vermicelli game in your town? Got any good Vietnamese restaurants? Vermicelli? Oh, it's a noodle. Very good. Drivers who switch to Progressive to save big.
Okay, you win. We can't help but save customers money. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Wednesday morning, the holiday stats are in, and George Gale has more.
They were issued by the California Highway Patrol. Stats are the result of the CHP maximum enforcement period. CHP goes into their MEP every holiday. Maximum enforcement began at 6 p.m. Friday evening and ended at 11:59 Monday night. During the 3-day period, there was a fatal injury collision, which 2 people died. There were 3 property damage only collisions, 1 minor injury collision, and 1 DUI arrest in the El Centro sector. Winter Haven had 1 property damage collision and 0 DUI arrest. Kxo Inspection Facility had no arrests and no collisions. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
California Highway Patrol is investigating a Saturday morning traffic accident that claimed the life of a motorcycle rider. The accident was reported shortly after 7 a.m. Saturday on westbound Interstate 8 at Mountain Springs Road. According to the CHP, the 70-year-old Paul E. Chavez of Santa Fe, New Mexico, was westbound on the freeway riding a 2017 Harley-Davidson Ultra. Chavez made a lane change and lost control of the motorcycle. Motorcycle skid along the dirt shoulder of the road until it stopped. The rider was pronounced dead at the scene. No other vehicles were involved, and the accident remains under investigation. KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
In other local news, a double fatal over the weekend. Here's more on this story.
It happened Sunday afternoon. A 2-vehicle collision was investigated by the California Highway Patrol. CHP says a Toyota Camry was eastbound on Interstate 8, just east of Forester Road. Investigation indicates the driver of the Toyota made an unsafe lane change, lost control of the vehicle, and ran off the roadway along the north edge of eastbound I-8. Toyota continued out of control in the center divider, striking an Infiniti QX80, which was traveling westbound on I-8. Westbound lane was closed to traffic. Both drivers were pronounced dead at the scene. Passengers of the Infiniti were taken to El Centro Regional Medical Center for treatment of non-critical injuries. Driver of the Toyota was the sole occupant of that vehicle. Collision remains under investigation. Driver of the Toyota was a 59-year-old San Diego resident. Occupants of the Infinity were all from Oceanside. No names have been released. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Road work is planned in the county. Here's more on that story. It was announced by the Imperial County Public Works Department. Wall and Lyons roads will be closed for 3 days beginning September 10th. Wall will be closed from LaBrucherie to Nichols Road. Lyons will be closed from Nichols to Brockman. Motorists will be asked to use alternate routes. That concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
If you know Jason Jackson, you know he's a hands-on person who gets involved and has been an El Centro City Council member for the past 9 years. Yes, Jason Jackson is running again and wants your vote for re-election. His leadership makes a difference, and he's proven himself that he's the right person once again to be an El Centro City Council member. His slogan has always been experience, leadership, service, and community support. On November 3rd, please re-elect Jason Jackson for El Centro City Council.
Paid for by the committee to elect Jason Jackson, El Centro City Council 2020.
Page 2 of the Local News, and we'll go in-depth with weather, all brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
We have an update on the El Dorado fire. Here's more on that story.
It was issued yesterday morning. CAL FIRE says the fire has burned at 10,574 acres. As of Tuesday morning, the fire was 16% contained. Fire was first reported Saturday near Yucaipa in San Bernardino County. Task force from Imperial County was requested Saturday evening. Task force includes El Centro, Calexico County, NAF, and Yuma County Fire Departments. The fire was reportedly started by fireworks from a gender reveal party. Evacuation orders are in place. Evacuation center has been set up at the Yucaipa Community Center. There has been no report of injuries or structure damage. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Imperial County Public Health Department released the latest numbers for the COVID-19 pandemic in the valley. The number of deaths remained at 296. That's the same number since Wednesday of last week. The latest report shows that so far, 11,056 individuals have tested positive for the virus. 708 cases remain active. A portion of Stillman Road in the county will be closed. Here's more on that story.
It will be closed for the rest of the month. County Public Works Department says the closure is to allow the IID to line a canal with concrete. The closure is from just east of Casey Road to west of Hastane Road. A detour has been posted. Work on Wall Road is also underway. Public Works is performing the skin patch repairs on Wall from LaBrucherie Road to Nichols Road through September 10th. And again from September 15th through the 17th. Skin patch repairs are also underway at Lyons Road from LaBrucherie to Brockman Roads from the 10th and through the 10th and continuing on September 15th through the 17th. Alternate routes are posted on both Wall and Lyons Roads. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Blood drive site is changed. The blood drive will be held September the 11th. The location, however, has been changed, and the new site is the Martin Luther King Jr. Sports Pavilion on Park Avenue in El Centro. The live stream blood drive will be hosted by the El Centro Regional Medical Center in the city of El Centro. For appointments, go to lstream.org. But remember, walk-ins are also welcome. Donations will be tested for COVID antibodies, and the donor will be asked if they want to donate convalescent plasma to possibly help someone fighting COVID-19. Photo IDs will be requested for proof of age. Those 17 and under must bring a signed LifeStream parental consent form. Appointments are recommended to maintain social distancing. Face coverings are required and donors will be screened for COVID-19. Donors will receive a special edition Patriot Day t-shirt while supplies last. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, a strong storm system dropping through the Rockies and Great Basin into the southwest will bring much cooler temperatures and breezy conditions through tomorrow. Drier and warmer conditions gradually move into the region beginning later in the week as high pressure rebuilds over the southwest. 101 the high yesterday, 71 our low. Sunny today with a high near 92. North-northwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting as high as 25 miles an hour. Widespread haze throughout the valley today because of the fires burning in Southern California. Clear tonight with a low around 70. Northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming south. Thursday will be sunny with a high near 97. West-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming southeast. Well, the temperature has been dropping a bit, the humidity going up. 70 degrees downtown, 31% relative humidity. Wind out of the west-northwest at 7 to 10 miles an hour. Air quality in Brawley and Calexico listed as moderate, good throughout the rest of the Imperial and Mexicali valleys. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
To some, the sound of a baby babbling doesn't mean much, but that's not true. They're testing out vowels and consonants and trying different sounds. And by 12 months, their babbling is beginning to take on meaning, especially if there's no babbling at all. Little to no babbling by 12 months or later is just one of the possible signs of autism in children. Learn more at autismspeaks.org. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
It's sports time. NBA in the bubble. The Heat hammered the Bucks 103-94. Miami wins the East semifinals series 4-1. West semifinals, the Lakers rolled. They beat the Rockets 112-102. The Lakers lead the West semifinals 2-1. Meanwhile, Oklahoma City Thunder coach Billy Donovan will not return to the team next season. The team said in a statement that both parties mutually agreed to part ways. Yeah, thank you, Billy, but your services are no longer welcome or needed. Move along. Yes, nothing to see here. We've got to look at baseball coming up. High school football returns to KXO. We will have classic high school football games every Friday night on KXO AM 1230 and on the KXO YouTube channel. Our broadcast will feature some of the very best games from the KXO archives, concluding with the state championship game between Milpitas and the Southwest Eagles.
Let's play some football!
Classic high school football is brought to you by Hacienda Snack Bar, serving daily specials. Call and place your order, takeout or delivery. Imperial Truss and Lumber, carrying hardware supplies for the contractor and the do-it-yourselfer. Pico Market, new ownership, same great carne asada. Pico Market, 8th and Pico, El Centro. This Friday night, it's San Diego High School, the Cavers, and the Central Spartans from 2017, a CIF championship game from Balboa Stadium. A great game. I remember it well. We've got that Friday night on AM 1230 and on our YouTube channel. Major League Baseball action. The Twins top the Cardinals 7-3 in a doubleheader. Yeah, well, they're playing a lot of them. Cardinals came back in the nightcap and won 6-4. The Red Sox over the Phillies. Actually, the Phillies beat the Red Sox 6-5. And again, that was a twin bill as they're playing a lot of catch-up. The Red Sox beat the Phillies 5-2 in the nightcap. Nationals 5, the Rays 3. Royals over the Indians 8-6. The A's over the Astros 4-2. It was the Blue Jays shading the fading Yankees 2-1. Cardinals topped the Twins 6-4. Pirates over the White Sox 5-4. Marlins shut out the Braves 8-0. Tigers over the Brewers 8-3. Orioles pounded the Mets 11-2. It was the Rangers 7, the Angels 1. Cubs blanked the Reds 3-0. The Astros in the nightcap of the twin bill beat the Athletics 5-4. The Giants slipped by the Mariners 6-5. Dodgers edged the Diamondbacks 10-9. And the Padres powered up. They beat the Rockies 14-5. Will Myers is hitting. Glad to see that. Seems like such a nice guy. And did not have a good year last year, putting together a great year this year. NFL action. We've got Thursday night football. That's tomorrow. The Texans and the Chiefs right here on AM 1230. That's it for sports time. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. It's financial news and weather brought to you by Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. Well, what goes down usually comes back up. The Dow up 450 points on early trading as tech recovers from the massive sell-off that took place over the past several days. Shares of Tesla, which had their single worst day ever Tuesday, rose 7.3% today. Apple, which lost more than 6% in the previous session, was up 4.5%. These two stocks, along with Microsoft, Netflix, Amazon, Alphabet, and Facebook, lost $1 trillion in market value the last 3 days. All three were rebounding early today. Shares of athletic retailer Lululemon and messaging platform Slack fell 8.1% and 14% respectively. Those losses came despite both companies reporting better than expected earnings. Many on Wall Street believe the technology weakness derived from worries that the massive tech run-up pushed valuations to unsustainable levels. Even with last week's pullback, the Nasdaq is up more than 60% from its March bottom.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialists. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
It will be Sunny today with a high near 92. North-northwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Expect widespread haze due to the fires in Southern California. Clear tonight with a low around 70. Northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, turning south later. Thursday, sunny with a high near 97. West-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. 72 degrees, 30% relative humidity. Financial news and weather brought to you by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When trains don't work, they do.
Hello, Nyland. Be counted. The LGBT Resource Center and the County of Imperial invite you to join our census caravan on Friday, September 11th at 5 p.m. Decorate your car and follow us as we caravan around your town. Best decorated car wins $50. Completing your census 2020 is key for better roads, better schools, better hospitals, and better public services. Let's make Imperial Valley count.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. One of 3 COVID vaccine candidates in the final stage of trials is on hold. Dr. Anthony Fauci tells CBS This Morning the setback of volunteers' illness is unfortunate.
This particular candidate had a serious adverse event, which means you put the rest of the enrollment of individual volunteers on hold until you can work out precisely what went on.
At a Senate hearing going on now, the director of the National Institutes of Health, Dr. Francis Collins, says the study paused by AstraZeneca is an indication safety is job one.
The rigor of the scientific evaluation of safety and efficacy will not be compromised.
Now to Southern California, CBS's Carter Evans is outside Los Angeles at one of the many wildfire hotspots.
Firefighters are keeping a close eye on this neighborhood. We've seen fire trucks driving up and down the streets all night long. Right now, the winds are calm, but the expectation is today the wind is going to pick up again and fan these flames.
No arrests have been made in the mass killing at an illegal marijuana growing facility in California's Riverside County. 7 people were found shot to death, and Sheriff Chad Bianco says it was a big money operation.
There were over 1,000 pounds of processed marijuana. Street value anywhere, depending on where this is being sold, is anywhere from $1 million to upwards of $5 million.
Well, the Justice Department's moving to take over President Trump's defense in a defamation lawsuit brought by E. Jean Carroll, the writer who has accused him of rape. Legal analyst Lori Levinson.
The president is arguing that he was acting within the scope of his office when he actually denied the allegations. And that is why he's asking the Justice Department to come in and not only defend him, but substitute the United States for Trump as the defendant in this case.
And it could mean if any damages are awarded, they could be paid by taxpayers. A new analysis looks at how climate change could sideswipe the U.S. economy. CBS's Cammie McCormick.
This report claims climate change could threaten U.S. financial markets as wildfires, droughts, and powerful storms wreak havoc on the insurance and mortgage industries, as well as others. The New York Times is reporting this is the first wide-ranging federal government study on the specific impacts of climate change on Wall Street.
12 new finalists out today for the Toy Hall of Fame.
My Little Pony, My Little Pony.
My Little Pony, Light Bright, Yahtzee, and Sidewalk Chalk are among those on the list. 3 will be picked for the Hall of Fame in 2 months. Checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 476 points. NASDAQ is up almost 300 points. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A.
Tired of lying awake, tossing and turning, just hoping for a few hours of sleep? Get the sleep you crave with the one-of-a-kind Tempur-Pedic. Only Tempur-Pedic uses proprietary Tempur material that continuously adapts and responds to your body to relieve pressure. So you get deep, uninterrupted sleep all night, every night. The Tempur-Pedic Summer of Sleep is going on now. Take advantage of our best offer of the year and experience your best sleep of the summer. All Tempur-Pedic mattresses are on sale with select savings up to $500. Learn more at TempurPedic.com.
You may meet in an office or on a video chat. Your commute might now be measured in feet, not miles.
How you do business may have changed, but Staples will always have everything you need to get it done. And this week, get 40% back in Staples rewards on all paper and 40% back in rewards when you spend $75 on ink or $175 on toner. Shop in-store or pick up curbside and save big this week at Staples. Ends 9/12. Exclusions apply. For details, visit staples.com/40 in rewards. Curbside available in most stores.
The Rolling Stones are still rolling, even in a pandemic.
It's being billed as the world's first Rolling Stones store, selling Stones merchandise and fashion, as well as the music, of course.
Why would you open a shop during a pandemic? Well, it's eternal optimism.
And Mick Jagger is optimistic.
People are out and about a bit more than they were.
Besides, with touring on hold for the foreseeable, the ever-canny Jagger clearly saw the need for a new income stream. Vicki Barker, CBS News, London.
A magnitude 3.1 earthquake hit in East Freehold, New Jersey early this morning. Residents took to social media to express shock at the rare quake. Hundreds of people as far away as Philadelphia and Long Island contributed to the U.S. Geological Survey's Did You Feel It map, reporting only weak or light shaking and no real damage. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Okay, some good news during a challenging time for everybody, and this could really help. You may know hundreds of thousands of people have already made the switch to MediShare, which is the affordable alternative to health insurance. And with so many people looking at how they pay for health care right now, seeing premiums going up or the cost of COBRA plans, MediShare has extended their special offer, and a lot of people have taken advantage of it. Simply apply by September 30th, and they will waive your new member fee. That's $170 savings. And of course, that's just the start. The typical family saves $500 a month after making the switch. MediShare is a Christian community that shares each other's healthcare costs, and it's worked beautifully for decades. I'll give you the number here in a second, and if you call, you can get a price within 2 minutes. Just tell them the promo code SHARE to get your additional savings. Here it is. Call 866-88-BIBLE. That's 866-88-BIBLE. 866-88-BIBLE.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Classic case of neurotic narcissism and a first-class smarty pants.
AM 1230 KXO.